Alright, this game just keeps getting updates, which is great. Opportunity Drive has been phenomenal. They stepped in and they really took over in the best way. Crunchy audio for a couple months now, but only during speeches. Is it possible that it's not OBS, but it's actually like whatever software is handling your microphone? Like all my stuff is going through Wavelink because this is an Elgato mic and it has that Wavelink stuff. But other mics might have other like background stuff, or it could be Windows if it's just going through Windows. I know Abe Clancy's been having an issue where he'll be talking and his microphone will just reset the volume of his mic, so suddenly he will just get very quiet. It's been funny to experience. Alright, I kinda wanna go for another eye run. And by another eye run, I mean any eye run ever. We've never had a successful eye run. But with the new stuff, it's only the in-game speech. Whoa, oh, the game audio. That's extra strange. Yeah. In-game speech that gets crusty. Like, specifically, like, the music will be fine, but a character's voice. That's quite odd. I'm not sure what would cause that. So the eye spells, you may recall, we only used to have Fire, Ice, Lightning, and Rage. Now we have Eye of Blood, Mystic Vision, and Sight of Blood, and Vampiric Gaze have journeyed into the Eye category. There are other spells that will add the Eye tag now if we take upgrades in them, which I don't remember all of them, which is going to be tricky. We might have to alt-tab out and look at the patch notes every once in a while just to see. In fact, let me just pop out right now. Grab the Steam here. Come here, you. We want to look at branch 24 here. The problem is if I try and control F, it's just going to search for a game. Because it's in Steam here. Is there a way for me to open this not in the library page? Probably. Small update patch notes. No immediately obvious way. Alright, we'll figure it out as we go. But also, there's new updates for the eye spells, which is pretty nice. And I believe there's also new skills, right? Spies! Yeah, Menacing Gaze. I can get behind that. Future me has so much crap to handle that. It's not my problem now. I do that all the time. In-game voices. Very weird. I wonder... It might actually be in Windows somewhere, because I know Windows every once in a while will have, like, stuff that's supposed to work around voices. I don't know if it would somehow be confused about it. But do you hear it while it's happening, or is it just the recording? Alright, so I want to do eyes, which means we'll largely focus on enchantment. And we also want to look at some of these new upgrades. Or also Eye of Blood, which is just brand-ass new. Does dark damage, heals you, which is phenomenal. That just makes it seem like the kind of utility spell I would take for a lot of runs, just for passive healing. Eye of Blood, instead cast your life drain spell. Not bad. Man, not bad at all, actually. Increases the shot cooldown by 3, but it shoots at all targets in line of sight. Awesome. When it deals damage, the target's magic HP is reduced by the damage dealt. A blood slime is summoned nearby. Adds the slime tag. Interesting. It's when you drop it in the Vegas Pro. Now, have you done like a little test where you drop something in Vegas Pro, you hear it's crusty in Vegas Pro, but you play the raw file like in some video player, VLC or something, to see if it also is crusty in VLC? It might be an issue with how Vegas is like unpacking the files. So maybe switching to a different, the raw file seems, yeah, it sounds like it's a Vegas Pro thing then. Maybe a different encoder? Or maybe see if there's an update you can get for Vegas Pro. Alright, so Eye of Blood sounds awesome. We have new stuff here. The cast your Immolate spell. So it no longer has the It Cast Your Fireball. Honestly, Immolate is such a better call there. I'm into that. Because that'll scale with our, like, enchantment stuff. Maybe we'll go with, like, Enchanted Eyes. Go for a Rail Zeppelin here. Have multiple instances of Eye of Ice active. What? Cast your Ice Ball spell. I like the multiple copies. We could just like spam it and have like 5 active Eyes of Ice. Archon Eye. Allies along the beam are healed. Cast your Thunder Strike. Then Eye of Rage. I know they fixed lycanthropy. It no longer has to be at a certain number. It'll actually work under the number. Connects group, adds the fire tag. They gain a fiery aura. We have our floating eyes. Cast your Petrify. Cast your other level 2 eyes spells on a 15-turn cooldown. Gains shields. And then Sight of Blood has been updated to be an eye spell. Alright, I definitely want Eye of Blood, but I like the idea of it casting my life drain. We're gonna want to like update enchantments hardcore. Really scale up our enchantment damage. Honestly, with the Eye of Dark or Eye of Blood also healing, I kind of want to make like a tank build where we'll just walk through damage. Conjuration nonsense. Yeah, we got the Loop Hero music going. This playlist is the Rift Wizard 2 soundtrack, the Nitro Kid soundtrack, the Loop Hero soundtrack, and a few tracks from some like copyright-free music I purchased a while back. Gotta whip out those ones. Is that a Wizarding Rift? You just happy to see me. What's going on, Milk? Always happy to see you. Hello, hello, hello. What's going on, Tagi?
Very good.
I'm gonna re-roll in the hopes of finding some enchantment stuff. And enchantment staff. Well, hello there. Now, before we get excited about that, let's consider other stuff. Cast a holy spell. It does fire and lightning damage. Hey, you, stop blinking. Really gotta get back there and like get stuff back in. What's the run today, boss? I'm looking for eyeballs. Eyeballs. Live and drink, my friend. Got some black cherry here. Your word hint is... I can't make it too obvious. Definitely has relevancy to Rift Wizard. You could even say that there's always one of these on screen, if you think about it. Lightning Staff, Boots of Heaven's Assault, Enchant your staff. Alright, show me. Enchantment spells and skills gain 50% duration, 25% more damage, 1 more cast. Eye Wizard! Don't rub it in! Yep, an enchantment staff would make a lot of sense. A lot of sense. Man, Loop Hero had a great soundtrack. So yeah, I do want an enchantment staff. And honestly, I'm kind of thinking I might just jump right on it. This guy's gonna do 7 physical damage to me. We're only going to increase this damage by 1. It's gonna do 4. But it means I'm gonna heal for 4. So he's only gonna do 3. Apple's line of wizard technology, the Eye Wizard. With a new Eye Wizard, you can do anything. Alright, we can't allow them to really surround me, because that'll take more than I could drain. Yes! The slime magic is awesome. I very much enjoyed my slime run. Oh yeah, I should have spells. Let's get the new Eye of Blood going. Oh, Tagi, there's a lot of new stuff. So first of all, there's new spells, including a new school of magic, slime magic. There's new skills to go along with that. And on top of the new spells, of which we just took one of the new ones, Eye of Blood, they also reworked almost all the spells for their upgrades. So, for instance, Arcane Lightning here. Ion Tentacles used to have no upgrades. Has 3 upgrades now. A bunch of things that had boring upgrades have new upgrades. Slime Form has new upgrades. Even Dreamwalk has upgrades now. Oh, yeah. There's new stuff everywhere. Like, I just randomly landed on Toxin Burst here. And we have the new one, Gas Cloud. Affected units are afflicted with blind and soaked for 5 turns. More than one of those additions came directly from this chat. I said it earlier today in a YouTube comment, but like, this is essentially what I wanted out of the early access period of the game. And like, we didn't quite have that. And now that the game is released, we're actually getting like very consistent balance reworks, and we're getting content updates. Like, it actually feels like the game is growing again. It's very nice. What do the eyes do? Look at people? Blink on people? Eye of Blood will shoot out dark damage and drain the health and give that health to me. Eye of Fire shoots out a fireball. Ice shoots an ice ball. Lightning ball. Rage will berserk whoever it hits. So they're basically like, they're passive abilities. You turn them on, and during the duration, they just shoot out their effects, so you don't have to worry about it. It's like nice passive damage. I'll turn on my Eye of Blood. Boop. 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 Did they update skills that annoyed you previously? Which ones annoyed me previously? I forget things. Well, the answer is probably yes. I mean, like, one of my major complaints for ages was Slime Form had these dumb updates, dumb upgrades that didn't make any sense for the second game. And are all like throwbacks to the first game. That was true for a bunch of spells, in fact. And those all got updated. I'm out. I'm out of magic. Ones that were not updated? Yeah, almost all things that were kind of like left over have been updated. It's quite nice. I'm out of spell points. Let's just use a mana potion because I'm going to get one here. Let's see. Life Drain is doing 4. I gotta get like flat damage boosters for some of these guys. Excuse me. Yeah, the new dev opportunity drive. Just doing stellar work. Fiery mystic. Nope, I need enchanting dagger. Fiery, conjoined, electric, icy sorceress. Come on. Flags. We're not really doing summons. I mean, we will, but really just eyeballs. Alright, nothing then. Fine. Aether dagger and a stopwatch. I can go for some Aether dagger and stopwatch action. We're really looking for all of the eye equipment. There's the new Raiment of Eyes robe I want. Obviously, with the eye helm. I already got a nice enchantment staff, so I'm fine there. Let's see. I'd rather get rid of Displacer Beast stuff first. Alright, I'm gonna get poisoned. It's just gonna happen. Which is a problem. Well, they actually also reduced the cost of floating eyes. Eye of Life Drain is 4. Eye of Immolation. Therion, what's going on? I have never seen something like that before. It is actually obscuring messages above it. What dark magics have you brought here? How you doing, Therion? Happy almost birthday. What we got? Another 10 days to go, a little over a week. Be not afraid. Zalgo text is what I always think of that as. Wow, happy early birthday. I could take another eye spell. I'm kind of thinking about taking Disperse because if we're mostly focusing on eye stuff, it would make sense to have something just to move enemies away from me and let the eyes do the work. Look like spaghetti noodles to me. I love spaghetti noodles. Delicious. Violent Warp, Protective Warp. Void Sickness also makes perfect sense for us, huh? Poison and silence things, send them far away. Yeah, let's take Disperse, because I'm surrounded by things that are going to poison me while I'm not able to deal with that. But also we could life drain stuff and just throw it away. Just hurl it into the void. Spaghetti's the 5th best pasta. What is everyone's favorite pasta shape? I'm a big fan of mezzi rigatoni, but I also really enjoy pipettes. When it comes to long noodles, I really like fettuccine. Penne? Penne's good. My favorite was the big veiny member that obscures the entire chat. That's your favorite pasta, huh? You like egg noodles? Egg noodles are good. Egg noodles, though, I like those in specific contexts. Like, I'm not gonna want egg noodles with, like, a red sauce on it. But boy, egg noodles with, like, a nice braised short rib situation are great. Craft dinosaurs. You're just all being pretentious. Pipettes. I don't know if you've had pipettes. Pipettes are great if you're a macaroni and cheese man. Just a delightful shape in general. Angel hair, really? I like a thicker noodle. I really like a nice, thick, toothsome noodle. Rotini, because they retain the most cheese. See, if you like something that retains cheese for mac and cheese, consider the pipette. The pipette is basically a larger elbow, like an elbow macaroni, but one end is kind of closed off, so it becomes a pocket that just holds the cheese sauce. They become little cheese bombs. Or thick rice noodles, a good pad thai. Ooh, yeah. You know what? Since Gump are thinking outside of the Italian pasta box here, udon. I fucking love udon noodles. Udon noodles are so thick and toothsome. They are great. Love some udon. A penne mac bake once. It was indeed delicious. Yeah, penne's good. Always favored the smaller shells for mac and cheese. I mean, I enjoy a nice shell, but again, if you like shells or you like elbows in your macaroni and cheese, consider the pipette. Frustratingly, not a lot of places carry pipettes, and brand-wise, I think only Barilla ever has them in my stores, but if you see a nice pipette box of noodles, grab those pipettes, give them a try. They're amazing at just holding on to sauce. Little bombs of flavor. Yeah, thick noodles, man. Like udon, so thick and chewy. I love udon. And that's the same reason why, like, if I'm gonna have a long noodle in an Italian dish, like, I want that fettuccine, I want that linguine. We actually have a really good Italian deli. They sell squid ink pasta, and I really wish I had a recipe to use them with. I don't have any squid ink pastas on hand, like, recipes for you, but I'm sure you could find some. This is making my tummy hard. I'm talking about all these noodles because I love pasta, love noodles. But I'm gonna be eating burritos for the next, I don't know how many days, which are also delicious. Yeah, I figure seafood dishes are gonna be the big players. Are you not a seafood person? I feel like if you like squid ink pasta, if you like squid ink pasta, you probably like seafood. Like floating eye for free, if you know what I mean. But it's only two spell points. Like, not that big of a gain for us. So I think I'd rather grab a Ruby Heart and an Oculus. Not big on scallops, mussels, or other shellfish. That's fair. I mean, I don't care for mussels, but scallops are delicious. And I think part of that's because scallops are like these... They're large, meaty discs. Whereas mussels, it always feels like I don't know what I'm chewing on sometimes. Hey! Gets to me a little bit. But when it comes to, like, the shellfishy experience, I'm shrimp. I love shrimp. Shrimp are delicious. A+. I used to avoid scalloped potatoes because I thought they were seafood. Then you found out they're just cheesy potatoes. What's going on, Ash? How are you? Yes, definitely depends on how it's cooked. Bad scallops are real bad. No one's happy with bad scallops. Out of my way. See, again, we can kind of like cast Life Drain on a bunch of things and then say, get out of here. Just leave me alone. Send them away. I fished up some fresh scallops and shrimp that were a good few inches. Oh. Those sound like huge scallops. Thought scallions were seafood? Doo-doo, doo-doo. Just a train of things coming my way. I was not a smart boy. I feel like that's a common thing where, like, you hear the other words in the word you're thinking of, and you're like, well, that must be blank. I'm definitely guilty of making those kind of assumptions a lot as a kid myself. Scallops for salt, the shrimp were not. Nice big old jumbo shrimps. I'm worried the trolls are not dying enough because of that whole... Oh yeah, they're regenerating 5 HP per turn. That is going to be a problem. I think it's time for Eye of Fire just to keep us safe. That'll disable their stupid healing. Nothing quite like freshly caught shellfish. Let's see, yeah. Eye of Blood back on. Eye of Fire. Get out of here. Where's that trip? You ate the shell too, and I was like, why do people like this? I've never had, like, soft shell crab, but the fact that you eat the shell on that has always kind of wigged me out a little bit. It's like, why? Why would you do that? Gotta get your hands on some cockles? I shan't make any jokes about what you said. I'm being a greedy Gus here. I'm trying to get up there without using my life drain. So at least I can have a cast on the stupid spawner. Alright, can we win with just our our one eye spell, I should say? Nothing better than cockles and clams? Yes, we will definitely be okay. Man, and this is with the 50% duration upgrade, huh? I feel like I'm running out pretty often. Blood shields. When you cast a spell, lose an HP and gain a shield. Sinister stuff. I know there's a man who gets quite big cockles down the road. Small cockles aren't really worth anything. This song is evil from Loop Hero. Alright, looks like I am getting a pet. We all know what kind of pet I want. Off troll blood, I thought it was slimy. Clay Troubler. Clay Ogre's probably the winner. Frostview Blizzard Beast, Clay Centaur, Ogre Lich. Yeah, when you get to the grindy part of the game, you hear it a lot. When it comes to clams, I love clam strips, like fried clam strips. I know they're not the sophisticated way to enjoy one's clams. But goddamn. I love crispy breading. The less clam, the better. Just give me the fry. 2 spell points. Might be time for another eyeball. Now we're just pumping them out here. Eye of Ice. Yeah, just enjoy your food. Alright, every turn, some kind of eye spell will be going off on us now. And when things get a little crowded, we just disperse the problems away. Just let the eyes do the work. I think we hit Shrew there because I was stunned for a moment. But that doesn't stop me. Alright, let's get the Clay Ogre. He's a nice big guy. No touch of the wizard! Oh lord! That's a problem. I'm gonna be stunned a lot. Let's definitely disperse some problems away. Hoo-wee! Getting a little nervous. Danger music. Every time I drain health from Shrew, which is happening every turn, but only barely, I'm getting stunned. I didn't really consider the ramifications of my choices. I might need to go someplace safer. Let the ogre do some work over there for me. See how you're all crowding around Chris. Now hear me out. What if you didn't? I have blood back on. I have fire back on. Oh, no. Oh, I have ice back on. There we go. Get out of here! Hit the bricks! Like, I need to be within eyesight of Shrew, so I'm actually, like, taking out problems here. Alright, I have fire back on. Just reset Eye of Ice. Out of all the shellfish I've eaten, I don't think I've ever had clams. I've had winkles, limpets, langoustines, but never clams. Really, never clams. I feel like that's very intentional, Milk. Like, the Loop Hero soundtrack is very much 8-bit inspired. Witch Whistle, Volcanic Lance. I need Enchanting Dagger. Enchanted Dagger, please. Reroll. I usually don't, like, hunt down daggers, but I really want that dagger. Alright, in this particular case, we're just going for the heart. Typically when it comes to the seafood life, again, I like my shrimp. But I'm also a big fan of, you know, just like a normal fillet. Some fish, I like salmon. Fluke and flounder are delicious. You ever step on a limpet? No. What are the worms that people pull out at the beach and eat? I don't have experience with that, but that sounds terrible. I don't like that. Just make sure limpets aren't another name for razor clams, right? The ones that are just like little spikes. Back up! Do. I have to do some research. Alright. Blood, fire, and ice are on right now. Let's not take the electric eye because we have these stupid little jerks here. Drain more life from my opponents. Alright, I have blood back on. The ones that were on Dirty Job sound like Gooey Duct, but spelled way different. I know Gooey Ducks are like the big ol' honkers, right? The massive clams. Disperse shows right back up next to me. Get out of here. Get out of here. Yeah, razor clams were a thing I have cut myself on before. But there's plenty of spiny fish that suck. Sea robins, those little bastards. Nothing ruins a fishing day like a lot of sea robins. Small black sea snails, winkles. Think I might re-roll here, although I want to look at the level just because I know it's going to be crowded. Oh, look at them all. Re-roll. Come on, enchanting dagger. Damn it. This is going to be another crowded level, right? Whoa. This song has signified the end of many runs in Loop Hero, yep. 6 spell points. Like, unless I can get the damage on Life Drain up more, I don't think it's worth taking Eye of Life Drain yet. Final Fantasy XIV new raid is unfair because they raised up the DPS cap, and in our group we don't play the ultra meta combos. I think what I'm gonna do for my first upgrade is actually grab the Void Sickness update here. That way anytime we disperse things, they are poisoned and silenced. What else do I want? We have 4 points here. Oh yeah, there's a new update for this one. Blood Hexes. Whenever you cast an enchantment spell other than Life Drain targeting an enemy unit, Life Drain is cast for free on that target. So we don't target an enemy when we cast, you know, Eye of Fire, Eye of Ice. But that Blood Hex makes me think, what do we want to cast on people? I kind of want to, for Eye of Fire, take the Eye of Immolation. Which means we're going to want to take Immolate anyway, right? I found a YouTube video of a man cooking and eating a beach worm. Gooey ducks can be up to 3 feet long. Yeah, they're big honking boys. Big ol' clams. Connect a group of enemies. 3 turns of blind. Regain a dragon spell. Permanent duration. Unquenchable flames. Target enemy takes 3 damage each turn for 8 turns. This damage is increased by 3 damage each turn. Unquenchable flames sounds amazing. Sounds incredible. And if we do the Eye of Fire upgrade, every time that goes off, they're just permanently taking scaling fire damage. And if we take the Life Drain one, if we cast it ourselves, we can get a free setup for Life Drain on there. I would be curious to see if we can make it so that Eye of Immolation goes off and we get a free Life Drain off of it. Probably not, but you never know. It's worth trying. If it does work, we have to make sure Opportunity Drive doesn't find out about it. All right, we gotta keep some secrets. If we find broken things, we gotta keep them. Keep it to ourselves. Gooey ducks will never sound like not sound like a Pokemon. Yes, they're uncomfortably thick. Like when you see videos of people eating gooey ducks, I'm just like, I don't like it. Makes me feel weird. And it's always like a weird like mukbang video. So like a petite Asian lady is just chowing down on this like massive clam thing. Like, why? Change the channel. I'm scared. I might buy Immolate right now, especially for these liches with their dark resistance. I'm never a fan of any, like, we're eating this thing while it's alive. It's like, do the food a favor. Like, just kill it first, please. Then eat it. Yeah, let's take Immolate. The screams are part of the eating experience. Alright, so we definitely want Unquenchable Flames. Maybe Ice Array? Obviously, we want Eye of Immolation here. We're done with Disperse. I haven't decided yet on this one. Eye of Life Drain's kind of tempting, but we're currently getting 13 damage, which turns into 13 healing for me, right? If I were to take Eye of Life Drain, we'd be doing 4 damage. Obviously, it's every turn on that one affected unit,
Well,
but
remember
still.
what to do whenever anyone says the secret word, right? Scream!
That's right! Scream real loud! Today I'm going to eat 4 live eels to see whether or not my stomach can kill them before they do irreversible damage to my bowels. Increase shot cooldown by 3 shots, but shoots all targets on line of sight, like probably Hag's Eye. Or summon a blood slime nearby. That could be fun. We were never gonna guess that on purpose. Actually, because of how the word of the day works, it doesn't matter if the word is inside of another word or not. And I will tell you right now, the word hint was, it has to do with Rift Wizard, and there's always one on screen when you think about it. Your second hint is, Tagi didn't say the word, but the word is inside of another word. It has to, it really does harken back to yesterday. I was very much making a joke about yesterday. I believe previous studies have found the answer to be no. Yes, Ephemerus, that is the word. Da Wizard. It's right on screen. Irreversible Da Wizard to my bowels. Alright, so I have ideas for where I want to go with my upgrades. I was just being obtuse. Yeah, that was me yesterday. I was just being obtuse. Oh, the only problem is I'm gonna silence and poison my minions too, huh? Alright, so your life drain, which means you're dead. Like, those 2 spawners are just taken care of. We definitely want to turn on our eyeballs. Make some room, make some room. Come on, I just want to get to that one stupid Lich jar. There we go. Alright, immune to dark damage, friends. Get out of here. I have not enough targets that aren't dark immune for me to suck life out of here. Well, killed the one I was gonna suck the life out of. Alright, my ogre's over there doing the good work. Excuse me, sir, I just want to get to the spawner over here. Sir, please. You're embarrassing yourself. Out of here. I love how often trying to teleport people away from me results in them just teleporting next to me again. Seems to happen a lot. My boy needs help over there. Well, he's screwed. Hang on, buddy, I'm coming. Hang on! Oh, you're screwed now. He's going for your refractory, buddy. You're screwed. Told him. He wouldn't listen. Okay. Come on, I need enchanting things. Reroll. Exotic pets. Man, can't catch a break. Alright, is this one slimy? Come on, brain. There we go. Dancing Blade Lich, Troll-Blooded Greed Gorgon, Infernal Fey Huntsman. My other pet options are, that is a Hound Master, I love those guys. Ghostly Orc Hound Lord, Troll-Blooded Flame Maw, Metallic Fire Spirit. Level-wise, this has a better layout, but it's also a better layout for these jerks. They're gonna make life difficult for me. How did I let this happen? Stupid Lich is draining max health. And this place has what? It's a wizard level. Like, this is the far easier floor for us. But the rewards are piddly. Portal key would be best. But again, just hate the idea of having a... Every turn we're looking at one of these guys, we're taking 10 damage. This is gonna suck over here. I don't think I'm gonna do that level. With our eye spells, we're really relying on passive damage. We're moving things. Those eyes are gonna ruin our day. I will just take the Yorma crown for a while. It's not gonna do anything for us, but... it's alright. Before I go there, though... Eye of Immolation. Instead of doing 19 damage, it's gonna cast Immolate. So the immediate damage is way less, but the overall damage is gonna go way up. Or maybe instead... more duration, more charges. Every 2 turns instead of every 3 turns. I might go for my skill first. When one of your eye spells inflicts damage to an enemy, 2 turns of fear. Also, Menacing Gaze will be nice. We're close enough that I might want to just go straight for the big boy. If I do that, they're silenced and poisoned immediately. And there's nothing sadder than a silenced wizard of any kind. Whoop, out of range. Stop moving me, sir! Oh, I'm blind. Chicory? We do need to finish that one day. You poor wizard. Easy peasy. I want... yeah, I'm gonna take my unblinking eye. And hopefully we'll find an eye rock pendant really soon. Maybe we'll take the Troll-Blooded. We might end up with little slimes later, you never know. I've seen every single dagger except for enchanted. It's getting to be a little bit of a bummer here. I guess with Life Drain and Eye of Blood, well, not Eye of Blood. Disperse is dark, huh? I don't think I remember it being dark. Claw doesn't help, this doesn't help. Orb would give 25% more damage, which is, again, it'll be 5 damage instead of 4. I need a dagger! Well, this place is horrible. This is a bad place. Every dagger is enchanted if no dagger is enchanted. The struggle's real, Ash. The struggle's real. I mean, this place is terrible because everyone's a lich, but it's fairly wide open. The spawners are all in one spot. Problem's gonna be, I'm gonna get fear-faced over and over and over again. But all the same, this should be a relatively benign floor for us. Oh, not if I'm getting moved around as much as I am. Alright, I... Just gotta get to that other spawner, man. I want to be a wizard, Harry. They keep fearing me, but my eyes go off regardless. Got it, alright. Alright, blood, fire, and ice are on. Really, it's a matter of we gotta get to and destroy all these stupid phylacteries. How to disperse? That's gonna be a problem. There's so many phylacteries, man. For 2. Might be attack another eye. Just so I have more things going off. Alright, I have fire back on, I have ice back on. I got feared into a weird hole. Fine, I'm going this way, see if I can. This could be a problem. Alright, yours is over there. Yours is behind you. Yeah, I think I need to disperse. Need something to keep crowds at bay. Whose phylactery is next to me? Oh, yours. Well, that's convenient. I have blood back on. Hoo-wee! Sir, that is just... Let's be reasonable here. God damn it. I shouldn't have come here. I took out the spawners really fast, but then the rest of it's horrible. We need random chance. Music's cool for brain. I love the Nitro Kid soundtrack. So you guys have garbage on the other side of the map, which doesn't help me. Thankfully, your phylactery is right next to you. We are so screwed, man. I should not have come here. So yeah, everyone, all their stuff's on the other side. Don't teleport them directly in front of me. Disperse, you have one job. It's in your name. Alright, yours is over the... God damn it, now they're on that side. But yours is down there. Okay, yours is on the other side. Get you ready. Out of disperse again. God damn it. That's it. We have no choice. Oh. Oh, you piece of shit. God damn it. Cool that you're standing right there, bud. Oh, I can't believe we actually made it through that. I should be dead right now. Alright, Life Drain, Disperse are 1 and 2. Actually, let's bring Immolate up. The eyes will be our bottom set. No, Seal Fate's an enchantment. I want to find the stupid Seal Fate shoes. Pop a portal key. So many resources were lost on this nightmare level. Let's never do a Lich floor again. Let's all learn this lesson together, please. Next time you see me like, hey, let's go here. It's like, Chris, no, no, no. An eye rock pendant. That is very much what we want. We'll have a total of -2 on our cooldowns. It's a wizard floor. Not old Thunderbones. Lich! I feel like those words have been said before. Like a floor with some liches? That's fine. That's okay. A floor made entirely of witches? God damn it. So annoying. Alright, Vampire Necromancer. Can't life drain them, but we can immolate them, and that'll do a lot of damage. Immolate. Life drain. Ow. I gotta be careful here. I gotta get in the cover, man. Damn, I need one more spell point, and that's coming for me. Damn it. Duck around the corner, okay. I mean, blind casting only cost 1. Grim gift you Path of Exile too? Grim's a great guy. Alright, so there's blood hexes. When we cast enchantment spell on another target, cast life drain on it. I want that. But blind casting would get us out of the situation safely. Actually, we're not too bad off right now. How are you alive? There we go. I've sucked the health out of things enough that I'm okay now. It's just old Thunderbones. And I got all my eyes on. Keep Eye of Blood on. Stupid shielded things. Come at me. Alright, completely immune to dark, lightning, poison. So let's just turn on Eye of Fire. And Eye of Ice are the only ones that matter. Was it a Lich convention? Well, they're just getting together to compare phylacteries. I see you keep your immortal soul inside of a book. I chose this platinum butt plug. Good luck, suckers! Try and get my soul if you can. Reroll. Still hoping for more enchantment fun. Alas. I will also take health potions. Look at the gnome castle, it's adorable. Look at those little guys. No one's allowed in our fortress. Get out of here. Spawns 9 gnomes on death. Well, that sounds horrible. I do need to kill a gnome fortress, though. Protected by an unending line of perverts. My soul's inside one of these strippers! Specifically in their butthole! I don't like this wizard. The phylactery was inside of you all along. Doot, 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 doot. Oh, and God, and gremlins too? Alright, I do want to take out one of the new things, so... let's go ahead and immediately, immolate life drain. Oh yeah. Unquenchable flames. So the immolate on you has a time limit. There we go. Should go forever now. Now let's just send it away where it can't hurt me. Oh, it doesn't go anywhere. Its life drain is immolated. Absolutely not. Not gonna let that happen. Alright, no. You've become a wizard only because somehow summoning demons is the easiest way to get chicks. There's a fun little short someone put out where a wizard summons a demon. Like, why have you summoned me? I'm lonely! I just want to be held! Alright, all 4 eyes are on. Next best thing for a duck measuring contest since Lich cocks have long since withered. Doot, 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 doot. I need to get over to these spawners. Alright, one of my eyes is off. Alright, eye of blood back on. On my way. Running low on disperses, though. Come on. Oh. Summon the neck rooster! Let me guess, completely immune to dark damage? Of course you are. Alright, eye blood needs to be back on. Life drain! Life drain! So close. Man. Hopefully the mute works. I wasn't paying attention. Keep the eyes on. With the eye rock pendant and the skill, we are shooting a lot of spells many times. We need probably Arch Enchanter next. Reroll because I'm greedy. Can't catch a break, but this is a good level for us. All an easy line of sight. Must be divided when written. Alright. 40% more damage, 2 more charges, 3 more duration. Or Enchanter's Boon. Like, we have a pet. That pet would end up with all of our eye spells going off. Oh yeah, there's also the new Hex Specialist. Deal 1 arcane damage to enemy units for each debuff they have. And Focus Channeler we don't need, but that's an interesting one. And it has a scalable attribute of damage. So debuffs. Let's think about all the debuffs you could put on a creature. I like that we're seeing like a nice input of spells and skills that imply like we might be able to do like a debuff run at some point. Would be interesting. I know we could blind, we could soak. Blind, soak, silence. What else can you put on things? Glassify, petrify. Poison, of course. Be curious to do like a debuff run. Oh man, the new Essence Flux updates are really nice. Essence Flux I never take because it's frustrating when you're like, I'm doing X and Y, like dark and holy. And like, alright, you swap the two. No help. But now, you don't have to worry about hurting your buddies. Essence Stabilizer. Enemies affected by the spell match the lower of the pair rather than swapping. That's like the only thing I needed. Essence Degradation. Perfect upgrade for it. Temporary creatures in the area of effect are killed. So like anything they summon, this is a spell that just removes adds now. Like Essence Flux went from kind of low tier to me to much higher tier. Very happy with that. Berserk is another debuff, so it's 7 I could think of. Magnetize. probably other ones I'm forgetting. Oh yeah, Plague of Undeath has some new stuff too. Curse a group of living enemies with the essence of undeath. They lose 25% of their max HP. They take poison damage every turn. Anything you kill is raises zombies. I want to do a zombie run with that. Spreads from units. Undead minions gain access to your version of this spell. Plague Bringers. This is a great combination with Restless Dead. Skeletons that afflict living units with undeath. That's very nice. Very neat. I like it. Oh yeah, what was I gonna do? I was probably gonna take Arch Enchanter or Enchanter's Boon. Honestly, Enchanter's Boon might be the better one, just so we have a very strong ogre running around. Yeah, I might just start here, grab it, and put the eyes on. All right, bud. Do-do-do-do. My God, he's like a walking turret now. Yeah, no, that was the right call. This ogre is now just a walking turret. Natural healing, blood anima, venom spit, reroll. Can I get a health potion, maybe? Wouldn't say no to a health potion. Winter Lynx, not bad. We're doing dark and we're doing ice. Void Lord, Life Spark Lantern, Scent of Blood. Yeah, I might just go with those living lynx. Can we handle a floor with these two? This is stationary, just causes problems. Weak to holy. I mean, with my eye spells, I feel like we'll be okay here. Alright, bud. The pipe won't help us right now. Sorcerer with a gun, McMagic Gunslinger. Hey, I'm the fastest spell slinger in the West. Alright, are you immune to dark? Partially. Alright, I want to teleport you, but not my buddy. Just to silence and poison you. Let's again move you. What's going on, Opportunity? Alright, put the blood eye back on. Alright, you're almost gone. Almost in relative terms. Why don't you move? No, no, not there. Nah, come on. I mean, far away. This guy was a sick joke to you. Get out of here. Much better. Alright, lightning, fire, ice back on. You're doing great, buddy. I only do close-up duels. I only use fireball. Sounds like most Dungeons & Dragons wizards I know. Hold on, bud. Keep them silenced, keep them poisoned. Alright, that's one down. Alright, blood back on. How you doing today, Opportunity? Nice, alright. 7 spell points.
Very good.
Making adjustments, hunting bugs, nice. I'm doing alright, I'm doing alright. Alright, we took Unquenchable Flames. Now I think we want to go ahead and take the upgrade for this one. That way we put Unquenchable Flames on our enemies. Which is Eye of Conflagration here. No, not that one. Eye of Immolation, that's the one we want. Cast your Immolate spell. So let's consider what we're doing here. Instead of putting out 19 fire damage every turn, we're going to be applying Immolate to people, which is doing 4 damage on turn 1, and then 8 damage on turn 2. And then, of course, 12 damage after that. So after 3 turns, we're doing more damage than we would have been doing. I think it's worth it. We could eventually get that higher if we could find any daggers. My god! I found every dagger in the game except for enchantment dagger. I just want a flat 3 damage increase, please. Let's do it. Plus, with our Enchanter's Boon, we're putting out 2 of them every turn. Should be good, should be good. Tomes, Blazing Bloodfire, Multimancy, Pyrophilia. There's only one enemy. Will they be affected by individual stacks of Immolate, or will it reset every turn? Immolate stacks with itself, so more instances of debuff will stack. Hey, question answered right away. And we took the upgrade for Immolate where it will never run out of duration, so technically, if they have enough HP, we should see wacky numbers. Can you equip multiple daggers? Yes. So equipment has basically, we'll make it simple and say 2 categories, even though there's more. There's essentially things you wear, wearable stuff. So like my staff occupies a slot, it's my staff slot. But daggers are trinkets, and you can have any number of trinkets, including copies of the same trinket. So we could stack more daggers. If I could find any enchantment daggers at all. Feels like I'm playing Balatro and I'm looking for that one card in my deck I want to make a copy of. Just, it won't show up. It'll never happen. Stopwatch, a healing potion, and a heart is pretty tempting right now. Blazing Bloodfire would save you a turn. It's true. At least when we're casting the fire-related one. Actually, it would work for Life Drain. It would work for Immolate. Work for Eye of Blood. Eye of Fire. Actually saves quite a few. But I'm trying to be greedy and look for those daggers. Alright, we're probably going here, even though Shrew makes me... I remember when I cast Life Drain on Shrew without thinking, and then I was just stun-locked for ages. Ghostly Red Cyclops, a mortal purple Pachyderm. No, I think I do want a health potion. I want a Ruby Heart. The only problem is this man. This monster. I think I might start here. It's a relatively quiet area. We could buff ourselves up. And all the spawners are down in this quadrant. Yeah. Alright, bud. Let's get all of our eyes on. Immediately get stunned by Shrew. Monster. And Shrew's gone. You're already immolated quite a bit. It sounds like the sound effects are getting a little wonky from so many eyes going off every turn. Do, do, do. Now, if he is doing Eye of Blood, he's actually healing off of that, which is pretty nice. Very loud, angry noise. You're immolated 5 times over. Metallic Bone Knight. 6 fire, 8 fire, 5 fire, 4 fire, 2 fire, 2 fire, 2 fire, 14, 12. I have blood back on. Hello, sir. Want me to drain your health? Alright, you got it. Good work, buddy. We're also looking for more eye stuff. Like, the eye helm would be very nice. I would really like the eye helm. Probably gonna re-roll. Yeah, re-roll. Ultimate Troubler, Fleshbound Glass Golems. Ghost Slippers, Storm Shoes, Snowshoes. Another health potion, but I think we'll go here. Ooh, a little crowded. I have a stopwatch, though. This shouldn't be all that bad. Looks like trouble to me. 6 spell points. I have Immolation. So there's Eye of Life Drain, but again, we're doing a flat 13 dark damage every turn, and we heal for that 13. And that's true for my buddy down here too, my clay ogre. If we made it so it was casting our life drain, that's 4 dark damage that we heal from every turn. But I don't think this one stacks like Immolate does. So multiple hits wouldn't help us out. I don't think I'll take the Eye of Life Drain. Now this one, on the other hand, shot cooldown goes up by 3, but you hit everyone in line of sight. That seems pretty neat. Or when it's dealt damage, the target's max HP is reduced by the damage dealt, so they're going to lose 13 max HP. And we get a blood slime summoned nearby. The only problem with that one is our ogre here. He is who we want to have all of our eye spells applied to. I don't really want, like, a slime out there with a small amount of HP receiving the eyes. I want one big turret, basically. I guess 2. Me and my buddy, I want them to be 2 big turrets. I don't want to spread it out. So I think I will take Hag's Eye for this one. Alright, got my Immolate, got my Disperse. I think for Life Drain, though, Ice Array, I was looking at that one. I didn't talk about it yet because I'm probably going to be taking that one. But I like that a lot. That might be one of my favorite new upgrades that have been added to the game. Cast it as many times as you want and just stack it up there. That's amazing. Now, Opportunity, I do have a question. Whenever you cast an enchantment spell other than Life Drain targeting an enemy unit, Life Drain is cast for free on that target. So Immolate, if I cast Immolate myself on somebody, will also hit them with Life Drain if I have this upgrade. But with Eye of Fire being Eye of Immolation, this is casting Immolate on people. Will that work? Will Eye of Fire's Eye of Immolation apply Life Drain for me? I'm not casting it myself, but it is my spell, and it's being Put on it. It should work. All right. I was hoping it would. I did tell everybody if it turns out to work and it's really powerful to keep it a secret from you, but I figured I would ask since you're here. So obviously we're taking blood hexes. So now, Eye of Fire should apply Immolate and Life Drain on each target. That should be great. That should be tremendous. So done, done, done. We'll pick an Eye of Blood upgrade. It's gonna be Hag's Eye. We have to think about our lightning one. We're done with fire. And I'm pretty sure we all know I'm gonna take Ice Array, because Ice Array seems super cool. Frosty Onlooker is the same as it was before. We get a Frosty Eyeball when the spell is over. Cast your Ice Ball instead. Used to that one. But the new upgrade, you could have multiple instances of Eye of Ice active simultaneously. So we could do like all 6 Eye of Ices right away. And that's putting out a tremendous amount of damage right there. So I'm kind of interested in that one. Skills-wise, we still need to grab ourselves Arch Enchanter. Probably want Master of Time. I still have Floating Eye and Eye of Rage to go as well. I want all the eye stuff. Fly and blink, teleport passively. Yes, I saw the new one that applies fear, if I recall, right? We definitely want to grab that too. Cast your Petrify. We're probably going to take Eye Mage. Cast your other level 2 eye spells on a 15-turn cooldown. Then we just spam a bunch of eyeballs and they're casting our spells as well. Oh, yeah. Yeah, menacing. Oh, fear. Yeah, 2 turns of fear on them. Good. Yeah, I think we'll pop in here. Just in a super dangerous spot. Then pop a stopwatch to keep us safe. Eye of Blood. Eye of Lightning. Eye of Fire. Eye of Ice. Alright, so I have cast 0 life drains. Do we see the life drain symbol anywhere? You're immolated. Pass a turn. You're immolated. Want to see if it's casting it. Dark damage. Wizard uses Immolate. Wizard uses Life Drain. It says it's happening. I don't see which ones have Life Drain applied to them, but they might have died. So you never know. Stand still. Dark damage. Immolate Life Drain. Fleshbound Glass Column deals 3 dark damage. Fleshbound. Where? I want to find someone with Life Drain on them. Troll-Blooded Displacer Broodmother has it somewhere out there. You? Interesting. It says immolated, but it doesn't mention Life Drain. But clearly, it's listed in there and the damage is happening, so it's working. There we go. Alright, we found one. We can confirm it. That said, I should probably make sure this man is hit with the stuff he needs to be hit by. Where's my buddy? I want to make sure I'm not hitting him in this. Friend? There you are. Alright. Where'd you go? Your life drained and you're immolated. 1 shield left. Excuse me. Need to get out of this cloud. How you doing? 33 shields remain. Oh, that's a crowd down there. Boop. Okay, that's not a great spot for me to be standing. Where am I? Your life drains. I still have Eye of Blood on. Immune to dark damage. Just need to suck health out of people. Disperse them, not next to me. Alright, the Troubler's gone. I think my buddy's gone too, though, isn't he? Alas. Alright, you're immolated and life drained. You're immolated and life drained. Life drain you. Life drain you. Okay. There's still a spawner. Oh no! I have blood back on. Alright, you're immolated in life drains. Sir, please. Immolated life drains. That dark resistance means I can't be sucking your life out. I mean, I might as well just stack another immolate on you, why not? You're a healthy boy, you could take it. Life drains, life drains. Here's another immolate for you. If you'll please excuse me, I simply must get down there and deal with that spawner. Any plans for any more eye spells in the future opportunity? Maybe a arcane eye that can cut through the walls, maybe? Ooh, another eye rock pendant. If we're planning on taking Hag's Eye, another eye rock pendant would be nice. I don't think, no plans yet? Alright. Right now we're at every 1 turn. If we take it 0 turns, obviously isn't a thing. But once we take that Hag's Eye, it's gonna go up to 4 turns. Having it be down to 3 is preferable to 4. Nature Lord. Sure, let's take another Eye Rock Pendant. That's a scary friend, but not too bad. That weakness to fire is going to work in our favor. Quillstaff might do wild things for your ogre buddy. Oh, interesting. So you are living, so that does work. Whenever a living ally deals damage to an enemy, if that enemy is in your line of sight, deal 8 physical damage. Yeah. Given that he's going to have 4 different eye spells on him, that's 4 instances of the Quillstaff going off every turn. More so if we also have the Eye of Blood upgrade. You may have... but then... So right now we're getting a nice boost with our enchantment staff. Nice little 25% damage boost. The duration is nice. I don't know if I want to lose that. Charges are helpful too. Not that it matters too much. Like, the 25% boost is mostly for these guys, the eyes. You know, 19 damage, 13 damage. Barely feel it over here. Immolates and Life Drain, their base is 3. That's why I've been searching for a dagger so hard. A dagger literally doubles their damage. But I can't find one. Do. Is it worth losing a bunch of... Oh, I think I'm gonna keep it. I like the long turns on there. Nice long lifespan. I'll take the eye rock pendant though. Yes. Every 0 turns. If I take another one, will it be -1 turns? Alright. Eye of Blood. Hag's Eye. Well, still listed as every 0 turns. Alright. I have lightning. I have fire. I have ice. Hey, buddy. Directly immolate you. You're already immolated. You're immolated. But immolate you again. Why not? I see I'm right next to you. Would you mind backing off? Backing off more than that? There we go. Enjoy being on fire forever. Eye Blood. There we go. This one's listed correctly. Every enemy in line of sight every 3 turns. If we look at the normal spell description, it still says 0. Man, we are doing a lot of damage very quickly. Bye. Hell yeah. If only I could find the Eye Helm. Where are you, Eye Helm? I know you're out there somewhere. Let's take Menacing Gaze. I feel like those 2 turns of fear with the rate of fire we have right now are going to be stellar. Do I want to reroll? Yes. Yes, I do. Blood Ruby, Scepter Sorrow, Ice, Frenzy Mask, Blood Legion Banner, Purifier, Translocation Boots. Ooh, have fun, Nara. Enjoy. They're probably not as good as the burritos I made yesterday, but I'm sure they're delicious. Probably pretty good. Honestly, I might take the Translocation Boots. I was really hoping to find the Seal Fate Boots. I'm forgetting their name right now, because that would have been fun, but more charges for Disperse very much works for what we're doing. Terrible floor for us, though. Mystic Vision. More range. Cast your floating eye in unoccupied adjacent tiles. How many copies of floating eye does it do? Will it really surround me? That pluralized tiles is kind of exciting. It really will? Oh my gosh. I'm glad I came in here to look at Mystic Vision. Ion Tentacles could be an ice spell? Ooh! Arcane Lightning, Ion Tentacles. Cthulhu form. Increase the starting number of targets by 1 for each eye spell you know. Oh my goodness. Well, we have to take Ion Tentacles now. I mean, we are an enchantment man. Why not take the best enchantment spell too? Alright, well that really seals the deal for me. I will in fact re-roll. I already re-rolled! Alright, well. Hello, wide open spaces. Oh no, there's gonna be so many tormentors though. Might still come here. What else do we have? The boots are good. It's a bad layout, but we can make it happen. And I don't really want any of this gear. Maybe I'll come here for the translocation boots. Alright, we have ghostly things, immortal things. The fact that I don't get to choose my targets means we're going to do a lot of damage, and we're definitely going to summon tormentors and fiends. And those eyeballs are going to be picking away at me. So yeah, probably better to come here. Don't need the boots right away. Let's consider our line of sight for where we could do the most damage efficiently. Right over here I could hit a bunch of the spawners, a bunch of the problems. You know what? Eye of Fire first. Then Eye of Blood. Then Eye of Lightning. Then Eye of Ice. And then disperse problems away. Oh, I love seeing it hit everybody I could see. Fire protection. How dare you? How dare you do this? Alright, I think the order of operation I want is Eye of Fire, because I want that Eye of Immolation first. Because that's going to apply our life drain as well. So I want that to be the first thing that's going off. Well, actually, Blood, because it's not going to do anything the first turn. Kind of get that head start. Then Fire, then Lightning and Ice, which we still haven't gotten our upgrades for. Hello, sir. You're immolated. Let's just keep you away from me. Back up! Alright, time for me to get over to the other spawners now. Yeah, that's right, get feared! Run from me! I'm a scary wizard. Get out of here. Let's see. I don't think there's an overlap between all three of you. I can get you two, though. Or I can get you two. Boop. Head inside. Back up. Guess I'll do these two first. Alright, spawners are dealt with. That's a lot of spider webs. But there's no spawners left. Keep Eye of Blood on, please. Ooh. Should probably take Prince of Ruin. Alright, what can I see from here? Alright, clear out. I gotta reset my spells. Fire, lightning, ice. Boop. Now we just kind of wait for stuff to enter our line of sight and die. Isn't that right, Mr. Wizard? Totally immune to fire damage, which is a bummer. I need to get down there and actually apply life drain on you. Don't run away! Come back! Well, he's gone. Good work, buddy. Alright, translocation boots. There we go. 19 casts. Much better. Hallucinogenic spore staff. Ooh. Ah, that's so tempting. It's so tempting. It's only tempting because we have void sickness. We apply 10 turns of poison every time we teleport somebody. Hallucinogenic spore staff is every time they take poison damage. Specifically from poison, not just like the damage that is called poison. They will be enraged. They go berserk. It's a very good combo staff. But again, I like the damage boost I'm getting. I like the duration boost I'm getting. It's a really nice interaction with Disperse. Like, you're sending them off, so they're gonna next to other things on the other side of the map sometimes. And with the hallucinogenic spore staff, they're gonna slap each other around. It's really good. Let's re-roll. Was that a double foot pedal? Memories. Guess I'll take a teleporter. Honestly, I should probably take a translocation spell for me. I don't need the shoes, but... Oh, God, what a... Oh, no. Immune to fire, lightning, and dark. The only eye that's going to be doing any work for us is Eye of Ice. This is a bad floor. So, no, I don't think I'll go there. I guess I could have another pet. I kind of don't want one. I like the idea of having this one very powerful buddy doing a lot of good work. It's a great layout. This ain't too bad. We could see most people. Void Knight. Pillar Bones. Alright. My least favorite friend is here, though. Giant Massive Eyes. How I hate you. And artists, too. We don't have a lot of minions, so artists aren't as scary as they sometimes are. That chain lightning, when you have a lot of friends, the chain lightning just travels down your pack and hits you. I think this is the one. It's the letter N. I can see every spawner from right here. Frostspew's Phoenix, Burning Copperfiend, Frostspew Reaper. Take a Frostspew Phoenix, I think. There we go, he's blocking access to me, which is quite helpful of him. Back up. Alright, I still see every spawner from where I'm standing. That works for me. Oh, it doesn't work if you move me. Have I accidentally moved you? No. Alright. Just let my eyeballs do all the work. A lot of dark resistant buddies out there, but it's alright. We got the other stuff going on. Arcane, Physical, and Holy, I think, are the only things our eyeballs can't do super great. We can definitely make Holy happen. Through the lightning. And through the fire. Ooh, since we have Immolate, and Immolate's doing so much work for us, we might actually want to consider taking Holy Fire. Would not be a bad grab. Get out of here. This is the Lazy Man's Rift Wizard. Cast your spells and then just stand there. Alright, good work, team. But now it's time for the next big upgrade for us. A serious spell. Ion Tentacles. Void Flame Lantern, Chaos Lord, Hypocrisy. More pets. Reroll. Ruby Hearts. I mean, one of each potion is very tempting for me. Again, though, I hate you, Idol Fiends. And this is already a fiend-filled floor. I'd be fine with another golden stopwatch, and that's... What a nice layout. I can get behind this. How is this a floor 18 floor? Am I missing something? Like, you're gonna summon some dragons, but that's not too bad. True Lamassu is a beefy boy, but not too bad. I guess, you know, glass masters are pretty scary. But we have Disperse. We can make that glass orb go away. Kobold can't. Sometimes just picks random enemies from the rare spawn table and calls it a floor. Like, I'm guessing this is considered a wizard floor. Because there are 2 wizards here, and then it got, you know, buffed with a couple of the 3x3 boss tiles. But there's no spawners, so I think, like, these are the spawn type. It's a wizard floor. But, like, not the scariest floor. This one's pretty nice, all things considered. Cthulhu Fall. Nice. Just send that orb away. Oh, those poor kobolds. Man, the fear effects. They'll never be able to do anything. The poor Lamassu is just in the corner crying. Well, that was a quickie. I can get behind that. Maybe I'll take the Eye of Ice upgrade now. Thunderstrike, your default is 24 lightning damage. Honestly, taking the Thunder Eye of Thunderstrike. The Hexmaster enchantment skill. Oh, yeah. For the debuffs. We were talking about this one. Ion Tentacle. Oh. We were talking about this one earlier, going through the list of debuffs, and I was saying, like, it's kind of exciting. You can go for a build where maybe if you don't necessarily do damage directly, like you try to do it through debuffs. Because Disperse will keep you relatively safe. You can move things away from you with it. You can take Blink and take the Dispersal Blink upgrade. So when you blink, you're also moving things away from you. It's applying 2 different debuffs that way. And then you take that skill and you just try and make a passive damage build of debuffs. And it looks like the only scalable attribute is damage. It's only enchantment though, so once again, like, I've been struggling to find that damn dagger. That way this could do 4 damage per turn instead of 1. So there's a little luck involved for trying to make good damage numbers happen. Fiery Judgment is perfect! Yeah, Mystic Power would also help. But that's the nature. Like, sometimes you have a run where you find certain equipments and, like, makes other builds more attractive. and other times you don't. That's the nature of a roguelike. But Fiery Judgment, what a good grab for us. What a good grab. Was just talking about how I kind of want to get some holy damage in there. Is there anything in this game that allows you to seek a specific artifact? No. As the item pool gets larger and larger, I might want to see something to allow, like I've been looking for a dagger for ages. It'd be cool if there was some kind of shop mechanic or something, but I don't know how you would do it. There's only really one resource, but maybe a trade mechanic? Like you find a place, give 2 trinkets for 1 trinket, maybe? I don't know. But the item pool is getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and that's great. I love the item pool getting larger. But it does mean sometimes you can't find things that would be nice to find. It's on the idea map? Yeah. That is something we've talked about before, Milk, but since we were talking about it again, there are certain floors that are harder than others, you could say. Like, we don't have any examples to look at the moment, but sometimes your offerings are normal floor, and like, we're talking early on sometimes, like Realm 4 or 5, like normal, and this one has 2 3x3 bosses with huge health pools. It's like, I don't know why I would go there. It would be nice to go there and, like, get a bonus reward or something. Could just be an item. Select a floor type reward. Spawn a portal with that reward type. Well, that could be interesting. Because, you know, we have a lens chest here. You could be like, I would like to spawn a floor with daggers. A dagger chest. But we have to take Fiery Judgment. I require it. With all these shamblers, though, I do not have... Well, you know what? We do have Winterlings, so we are going to be able to spread damage around whenever we kill with dark damage, which we're doing a decent amount of, and ice. But I might spend these 4 spell points on Prince of Ruin right now. That way when we pop one of the many splits that are going off, we can chain reaction kill a bunch of stuff. Savory grits for the first time in your life. Really? I guess I shouldn't say really, as I'm shocked, because, like, I've only had savory grits, like, 5 times in my life, and they were specifically, like, visiting, like, the state of Georgia, and I'm in a diner. Grits aren't necessarily a common thing out in New York, where I was from. But how do you like them? Like, I've had shrimp and grits and cheese grits. Those were the 2 savory grits I've had. And I've only had them when I was in Tennessee once, and I was in Georgia once. And those are the times I had those there. Guess I've been in those 2 places more than once, but once while in those 2 places. You know what? I want Prince of Ruin, but there's new stuff, and I'm more interested in trying new stuff. Like, Hex Specialist would be neat. It's not going to do a huge amount of damage, but I do want to try it instead of. And I still have my Blink, sorry, my Disperse. Iron Tentacles is still going to do work. Yeah, we can make this happen. I'm going to grab this first. Fiery Judgment. I have 2 stopwatches. Let's pop one right away. Do I want to pop one right away? No, I won't pop one right away. We can start setting up without too much worry here. I have blood. I have fire. I have lightning. I have ice. Oh, you cheeky bastards. Get away from me. That is a crowded map. Are these ice spew? They are, aren't they? Ice spew reapers are terrifying to think about. Put some butter, soy sauce, sesame oil, ginger, garlic, and chives with 2 eggs in there. Pretty good. The eggs were questionable. I eat, like, I love runny yolks. I've eaten raw eggs many times. I wouldn't worry too much. Unless you say questionable in the sense that, like, the eggs were super old or something. I don't know where my 2 buds. I see one of my buds. Where's my other bud? Like, there's you. Where's the other guy? He's out there somewhere. Or he's dead. He might be dead. Oh well, RIP. Half of one of these stuck to the inside of the egg, so I tossed that part. Didn't seem right. Okay. I can see why you might be a little nervous. Sig Hex Specialist. 2 damage. Alright. I'm guessing that's because of our massive 25% damage increase right there. But everyone that gets debuffed will be taking some. So fear works anytime we fear somebody. Obviously, if I do a disperse, it's not going to apply to you, but actually, you're silenced. I guess you will receive the damage. Oh, there he is! He's okay! I want to slow the speed down a little bit. Alright, that's how I got to see the iron tentacles actually move off and do their thing. I still like it being a little fast. Come on, Ophan, widen the level a little bit. I'm having trouble seeing a lot of people. Alright, ion tentacles again. Yeah, we're starting at 7 targets thanks to our eye spells. Alright, so you're feared. Does Immolate count as a... I mean, it's listed as a status effect. Specifically, this says debuffs.
You all remember what to do whenever anyone says the secret word, right? Scream! That's right! Scream real loud!
Scream real loud! Oh yeah, we could just... He's already got Immolate on him, but why not more Immolates? Why not more Immolates, buddy? Immolate times 2? Don't wizard. I regret the regret the word of the day being mage. It's inside of other words kind of often. Yeah, he's gonna distribute our damage quite handily. Although, that's another reason why I'm kind of sad I didn't take Prince of Ruin. If the right damage type is applied to each of the things he's spreading his damage to. Alright, he has 7 levels of Immolate on him. He's taking 2 damage from Hex Specialist. Wow. The damage list is gonna have a lot of Hex Specialists going on. Don't wizard. The word of the day is mage. Fey Queen is healing folks. Let's pass a turn here. God. Oh, gotta turn Blood Eye back on. It's Image. It's Eye Mage. And Dumb Mage. I just want to see how much damage Ophan is spreading out from Immolate. Alright, here's our Ophan Immolate list. 52 fire damage from Immolate. And then 44, and then 40, and then 36, and then 28, and then 28, and 24. My god. You could use page up and page down in the comment. Oh, that's a nice upgrade. Oh, so much faster. I mean, it's just gonna keep getting better and better the longer we wait. Why not keep stacking more on there, bud? Won't be the fastest kill we ever had on Ophan, but it will be fun. Alright, what we got? Iron Tentacles still going, blood, fire, lightning, ice. All of our eyes are still on. Be not afraid. Damage triggered at magenta. Does magenta do damage? Magenta's not a real color. Cast spell might insta-give him if he berserks? Really? Kinda wanna see what happens. Don't you do it! Immolate life drain silence. Sadly, he did not get berserked. Didn't get lucky. Spread you out. Are my buddies dead at this point? Least favorite Ninja Turtle? Probably Leonardo. Like, it's not really his fault. Like, one of them has to be the responsible Ninja Turtle. But, like, each of them has a lot of personality. Even Donatello, like, in some iterations, Donatello would be my least favorite. But in a lot of them, they really propped up his whole works with machines and is the nerd of the group personality. But Leonardo's whole thing is responsibility and leadership. Because, you know, you're trying to tell a story, you need a character like that. But ultimately, Michelangelo's fun. Raphael is like where more fun character growth is going to happen with him overcoming anger issues and all that fun stuff. Leonardo has to be the boring one. It's not even his fault. It's not even his fault. Get out of here. Nice. Michelangelo always struck me as a weird type to relate to children. No, he's cool. He's a party dude. You don't understand, old man. Most favorite villain, huh? Who's my favorite villain? Normies. Well, fun. Distribute your damage more. These people are still... It's all of these Bone Chandler's fault. See, what's popping into my head for a favorite villain is a super lame answer. But it might be the Joker? Just because there's so many versions of him and they're all fairly different. And a lot of them are fun. Trying to think of someone else. Vicious is pretty good. Maybe Vicious. Like, if you rewatch Cowboy Bebop, and you think about why Vicious is doing all the things he's doing, he's just a spurned lover. he's just angry that Spike left him, and he's just kind of a sad, angry friend. Omni-Man, not a bad choice. Red from Blacklist, I am unfamiliar. When the streamer likes the jonkler. I'll change it to Vicious. Vicious is a good one. Really, like, almost any Batman villain. Like, I like Mr. Freeze. Mr. Freeze is really good. You know what? Let's do Mr. Freeze instead of the Joker. Love Mr. Freeze. The good versions of Mr. Freeze are great. Barely a villain, just trying to help his wife out. I'd rather not Mana Potion. But I probably should Mana Potion. Jim carries the Riddler. Evil Flash? Oh, Reverse Flash? Cool kids call him Reverse Flash. Really, there's an Evil Flash and a Reverse Flash? Alright, maybe I will drink a Mana Potion. Raymond Reddington. But he's a bad man, but he's like the protagonist? I didn't realize that was, I know about that character because people have told me about him. I didn't realize that was who you're talking about. I haven't seen Blacklist, but I want to watch it. I've gotten so many, good recommendations for it. Injustice Superman. Damn it, Bone Shamblers, leave me alone! Fine, I will do it. I will drink a Mana Potion. Ion Tentacles, help me out. Now, Taco, you know what the word is. At least I'm pretty sure you know what the word is. Oh, you just got here. Alright. Sorry. The word hint is, there is one of these on screen right now. It also relates heavily, directly to yesterday's riddle experience. I'm just trying to get to that. Oh, he got rid of the Mana Potion. Come on. And now I'm stuck here. Come on. Need to be doing more damage. I'm actually doing a shocking amount of damage, but the way in which the damage is being dealt means that all of these stupid shamblers are making it very difficult to see that damage. Basically, any damage we do to Ophon gets redistributed to the minions on screen, but the shamblers just pop when he hits them and we get 2 additional enemies. There we go, it's over now. Uh-oh. Rift Wizards, stop responding. Wait for the program to respond. There we go. Just walk away from the keyboard. The technical term is balloon knot. I don't like that. Don't like. But yeah. Ophon blocked. Oh, because he died and reincarnated, so it changed. So basically, every time Ophon blocked 456 fire damage, that would go to the minions on screen. But if a Shambler receives it, he just pops into 2 additional Shamblers. That's why I was like, these stupid Shamblers that make it really hard to, like, appreciate what's happening right now. Alright, what we got here? Mordred. Let's do a reroll. I want a different Mordred. Oh yeah, we also have to do a run where we win by making Mordred our friends. We're gonna have to do that run too. I don't know, Opportunity Drive, I don't know if you're looking for an achievement idea, but a really good achievement would be with the new Jealousy upgrade here. When you cast a spell, an enemy wizard in line of sight of the summoned wizard becomes your ally. Making Mordred your buddy. Using Jealousy to make Mordred work for you would be a really fun achievement. You can make it a secret achievement. It's a lot of phoenixes. Still have my 2 stopwatches. Doesn't work on Mordred. Aww. Just takes from the same wizards in the pool at the moment. Alright. Alas. I do like the Friendly Wind achievement, though. I've always wanted to try and dominate Mordred. But he has such a high health pool, it's a little tricky. I think we've done it once, though, if I recall. We've definitely dominated Ophon, and that he's not a great buddy, Ophon. He still makes a lot of problems. Break the cycle. They gain your dominate spell. I really gotta try Cult Leader soon. That's another really good addition to the game. I like that a lot. Dominate something, let them dominate something. Skill that converts 0.25% or some other reasonable number of kills into permanent pets. There is like a lot of ways to win over. Oh, permanent pets though. That's the part my brain didn't process. Making friends with one Mordred and having him kill another Mordred. What we really need is you gotta have the how many Mordreds can you kill in one run, like using Orb of Corruptions. Make lots of Mordreds. Why stop at one Mordred when you can have more Mordred? It's Mordreds. Alright, let's grab Arch Enchanter, especially now that we have Ion Tentacles. 9 damage? How about 12 damage? I mean, really, for damage, we should take Void Lord, but we probably won't be able to get that in time. Alright, he's immolated, he's life drained. So many Mordreds, there's less dreads in the world. Alright, he's died once. Bunch of eggs. 2, 4, 6, 7. Well, fine, I'm over here then. Ooh, what's in the chest? Ah, sure, I'll take it. More joy and less joy. I will have some energy knights. Man, we cleaned that level off quick. No. All right, I'm over here. Now I'm over here. Do 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 do. Slow and steady, just walk up here and get some spell points. Can anything destroy floor tiles? Like, make a hole in the floor? So, instead of just destroying a wall, you're saying turn this floor tile into a pit like that? I would have said no in the past, but there is now, I think, one way to do it. So I used to rag on Underworld Passage as being not very good, but there is a new upgrade. You can cast a spell from any location and create a chasm in the location you cast from. So there is now a way. Make entrance. Now Underworld Passage is no longer my least favorite translocation spell. I will now use Underworld Passage occasionally, especially with that 99 range. Oh, is that a black? Damn it! I still haven't gotten Black Rider. The other way is Earthquake. Earthquake can do it. But Earthquake is random. You can't really choose where you're going to put the hole in the floor. I want to completely delete a floor. Whoop! I've been entombed. Guess this is where I live now. Can't stop Iron Tentacles, though. I'm free! I think Mordred figured out what kind of build I have, and he's trying to prevent me from having line of sight of anybody. I mean, if you have... You're lucky enough to have wing shoes, and there is a way to reliably, like, obliterate the floor tiles, that would be very funny. Got a witch stuck in the walls. No, come on! He put a wall between and he erased it too! What a jerk! That's an unlucky spawner. Have fun over there, guys. I got glassed. Alright, Annihilation Goose. Peace. What did you put there, Mordred? Righteous March, Dragon Lord, Acid Fumes. I would have laughed. I would have doubled over laughing if this chest had an enchantment dagger in it. Thank God it didn't. Hey. Game needs alternate paths other than the standard portals. Like cow levels? We talking cow levels? That's right, run away, Mordred, you coward. Oh, there we go. I mean, I am always part of that. Just got an email. Twitch extended the VOD deletion deadline by a month. Now it's May 19th. Like, I appreciate that for... Just in general, I'm sure there are people out there that are going to be trying to go through and, like, download all of their VODs. So, like, that's good. But I've been waiting for it to happen because, like, I'm not going to manually delete... I forgot the number, but, like, I have thousands of hours in there, and, like, it would take me days to go through and delete those things. So I was just going to wait it out and have them deleted for me. They made an explicit note. We improved download speeds. Doesn't it, like, literally it's like 6,000, 8,000. I think it was 8,000 hours or something of VODs I have, And like, you can make those download speeds as fast as you want. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. More cow levels. Cow levels turn into rainbow unicorn fluffy Teddibear levels. Thank you very much. Ones that are strictly entombed by walls or across chasms. I mean, I love like secret areas in games, so I would love that. Chris is the reason for the policy. I still find it dumb. They're like, all right, you can make highlights, and they're like, no, we're taking them away. Like, come on, make up your mind. But I'm more annoyed than happy because I was just gonna let it time out. It would delete for me, and then I won't have to worry about, like, if I need to download a stream, it's annoying right now because I'm not allowed to make highlights. I have to download the whole thing, but usually I just need to download a couple of hours. Alright. Damage dealt, 188. I'm excited to see a breakdown of how the damage worked here, but that was a lot of fun. Enchantments only, no like real direct damage. Largely an eye run, and we didn't even find like the eye helm is really fun. I wanted the eye rainment's robe. Didn't get lucky on some of the equipment, but we did get 2 eye rock pendants, and that's all I needed. But eyes feel super viable now. They used to be not. We've tried eye runs many times, and you would generally just get overwhelmed because you don't get to choose the targets. But these new upgrades and the new supports and the new new skills make eye spells much more viable for like a themed run. And as far as support spells go, they work a lot better as support spells now too. So really digging the changes there. But let's see. Start from the beginning. Obviously Life Drain is going to be doing most of the damage, and I have Blood for a little while. I want to see when we get a little further in how some damage was being distributed here. So Immolate's gonna be like the big boy, I bet. Really? Poison. I'm guessing that was from our disperse upgrade. So mostly poison, and then our eyes doing work. Poison 902. Man, that disperse upgrade is really strong. I have fire. I have fire, blood, ice. No poison on this one. Life drain. Alright, we're gonna start seeing Immolate now. I have lightning did the most damage, but Immolate in second place. Clay Ogre. The other thing I'm gonna be excited for is the skill for debuffs, how much damage that actually put out. Clay Ogre doing most of the work. I imagine this is through the eye spells. Like, he didn't slap 4,000 worth of damage into people's faces. I'm guessing this is more his eye spells through Enchanter's Boon doing the work there. Yeah, Clay Ogre doing a lot of work. Immolate. Here we go. Immolate's now taking the center stage. Yeah. Clay Ogre and Immolate. Frostview Phoenix. Here it is. Here's where we took it. Damn. Almost 10,000 damage through Hex Specialist. 24,000 damage through Immolate. And 20,000 damage through Fiery Judgment. Ion Tentacles did most of the work on Mordred. Not surprised. We were like locked in a wall for a little bit. That was a fun run. Are there many changes to Pachyderm? Let's find out. Like, so many things have been updated that I can't keep track at this point.